Welcome to your favorite show, The Discussion. I'm your host, Chelsea Okonji, and you are watching me on the GBKM network live from Lagos. Yes, you heard that right, live from Lagos. I have missed coming and being in Canada. If you're joining us on GBKM network, please download our free app if you haven't yet. Just search GBKM on all iOS and Android platforms. It's free. Search GBKM, you'll be able to find the app. Download it. Not only would you be able to download the app, you can turn on your notifications and get notifications on everything we have going on, including past shows, live shows, everything we have in store for you. You can also get our merchandise, watch TV. Don't forget to follow us across all social media platforms as well. Just search GBKM Network. That's on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Feel free to interact with us. Feel free to let us know that you are watching, and feel free to comment, especially on the shows that you're watching and the topics that you're interested in. So now, again, don't forget to download our free app. Just search GBKM on all iOS and Android platforms, and you will be able to download and turn on your notifications for shows like this one. Now, this show, The Discussion, we all know, is proudly sponsored by Green Reno Home Inspections. This is a home inspection company that offers a wide range of inspections, from commercial buildings to townhouses to private house inspections. All you have to do is just visit the website. Just go to www.greenhomeinspections.ca. Once again, it's www.greenhomeinspections.ca. This show is also proudly sponsored by the Suya Spot, which is Canada's #1 African barbecue. It's literally here to serve and satisfy all your suya needs. You guys, I always tell you that I get the suya and jollof rice combo. This is something I can totally swear by, and I'm sure that you would like it. If you'd like to get more information about this, visit their website at www.thesuyspot.ca. And if you're like me and you don't like to go out, especially now that it's cold in Canada, and you want to order in, you can also do so by going to Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats, or DoorDash. Just go on any of those platforms, ordering from Suya Sports, tell them that Chelsea sent you or The Discussion, and let us know how you enjoy it. So welcome to today's episode. And like I said last week, I'm going to be bringing you more content from here in Lagos, Nigeria. Today's episode, I don't know if you're ready for this, but it's going to be an experience like usual. Today, I'm taking you through my experience at Lekki Arts and Crafts Market. This is one of the most talked about markets here in Lagos. It's a must see, it's a must visit, if you ask me my opinion, and we're going to get right into it. Now, Lekki Arts and Crafts Market is located on Ogba Elegushi Road. It's usually open it's around the 4th and 5th roundabout, and it's open between noon up until about 7, 8 in the evening. I advise you to go during the week and avoid the weekends if you can, because markets can get pretty rowdy, and so you can get the best quality of the things that you want to see. Now, you guys, this market has everything and anything you're looking for in the best way to showcase what I would say is Africa's talent and Africa's, beauty, art, and different things, just to showcase how we celebrate our culture. That's what you can find here in this market. So now it's very well organized. It has about 60 stalls, if not more, to be honest. Each store has their individual item they're selling. Each seller has their individual pitching points as well. There are some stores that sell similar products, but not the same. You guys, trust me, it's a feast for your eyes. When you get there, it's like, wow. The things that you see, they're so beautiful. And you even see things that you don't even know that you needed in your house, which is what happened to me. So stay tuned as I go through, the next slide is going to introduce what the market is and how it looks, and stay tuned and enjoy. Hi, so Chelsea here again, and I'm going to be going to Lekki Arts and Crafts Center today. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to
Thank you.
How can we help you today?
I'm looking at what kind of art do you have?
We have varieties of paintings. We have from just nature paintings to landscapes to historical.
Okay.
We have portrait paintings to abstract.
Okay.
This exactly is a semi-abstract painting.
Semi-abstract?
Yeah, that's what this is referred to. It's a mixed media. It's made from Cara fabrics and some
That's nice.
and patterns.
Oh.
For texture. We have this is from one of our best sellers. She's a female, Chinere. Yeah, this is acrylic on canvas and it's a nature painting and it has a great dye too. The title behind it is Standing Out.
Standing Out.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It has to relate to your art. These are more of reality.
Oh, that's nice.
This is a painting of Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Islam. Another scene from Mexico.
Nice as well.
And if you go around the market, you see a lot of scenes of Marco Polo. Why? Because they're trying to make the world aware of how would I say it? Aware of what is going on.
Yeah.
So there's this artist Andrew Azobo and his painting. This is from Cairo.
Yeah.
He's painting of one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this artist is Cairo. His paintings, when he sells, he donates mosquito nets and water.
So it's for a good cause.
Yeah. As in at least a percentage from his sales. Any sale he makes. This is a painting of.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we have cultural stuff like this. This is a mural painting.
Yeah.
Mural.
Yeah.
This again is an abstract from Chinere. This is an executive one, mostly. This too is from her. The painting, yeah.
She's actually a really good artist. How did you discover Chinyere?
I think she has a personal relationship with my Oga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from both the same village, I guess.
Oh.
So this painting is trying to visualize Lagos in 20 years to come. High rising Lagos. You get nature.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This is a very nice, cozy show.
The market in general, not just this shop.
Yes, not just this. Well, I just started, so
Okay.
I'm coming here.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for giving me such a good tour. I'm going to recommend people to come here, definitely. You have a lot of amazing pieces that people can benefit from. And yeah,
That's true.
and appreciate. Look at that.
This is an abstract painting.
Okay. Very cool.
Basically, this is from Anid. He's self-talented.
Oh.
He started learning and
Wow.
became perfect. This is also a bestseller.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the medium or the technique is kind of Picasso.
Picasso, yeah. How much does something like this go for?
Yeah. So this is a 4x3 feet. You get this for 35,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah. They come in white and black too.
You come in white and black?
Yeah. It's behind you.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's classy. I like this. You can even put them beside each other.
Yeah, they come in different sizes too, and they are related to everything African. There's so many things going on. You can see children playing. You can see musicians.
Music, dance. It's just a lot of the culture. Lovely. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you. Awesome. So that was a video of me basically meeting this amazing vendor. His name is Emmanuel. And Emmanuel runs Dogo store, as you could see. That was the first store I saw when I walked in. You guys, it was just so breathtaking. There's so much art, so much expressive creativity in our society, basically. And he had so much knowledge about, the things, the artists that he collects work from and the artists that they display as well. Interesting work from different textures, different fabrics, different texture. Honestly, once you go into this market, depending on where you enter from, because there are different entrances, right? But once you get into this market and you go through this area, there's no way you wouldn't stop by this Dogo store. It was actually quite amazing. So the next videos you're going to see, I went on to speak to Emmanuel about the culture of art, basically in Nigeria, in Lagos, and the things that he'd like to see improved upon. So listen attentively.
My name is Emmanuel. I run Dogo Crafts. So basically what we do is we buy or we produce original art items and we resell this directly to other art galleries, tourists, hobbies, professionals and amateurs. And lately we want to introduce for schools. That's the next step we wish to take this year. We hope to sanitize the students about art and revive the creativity in them. And the only way that can be achieved is they have regular excursions to art sites like this, of which we don't do. Thank you.
So, as I mentioned, not sure if I mentioned this already, but the topic of today's discussion basically is 5 major things that you can expect to see in Lekki Arts and Crafts Center. And one of them is definitely art. Art is an expression of form, it's an expression of society, it's just a creative way of expressing yourself. And from what I have seen so far being here, our youth are very talented when it comes to art. Like using local materials, using things that you can source here around us, it's just beautiful and breathtaking. So that's definitely one thing that I would advise that you can see when you get to the Lekki Arts and Craft Markets. And it's going to be, you would be lost for words in terms of what you want to choose from. The second thing and the second video which you're going to see now is jewelry. I feel like I was in jewelry heaven. This next clip shows how much, just a little glimpse of all the traditional beads that we can see displayed, from waist beads to chains to anklets to you name it. Wherever you want to put a bead, it is there hanging for you. And it's there in various colors, various styles, various unique, different ways it's being presented. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I had so much fun with variety, and anything you're looking for, any special occasion you're looking for, if you're just looking to take something away as a souvenir, you can actually come here and source that for yourself. So this is a good area and a good spot to collect jewelry that are unique finds that you won't see anywhere, that are handcrafted, that have, the culture interwoven into them, and that also represent Africa in its beauty and its splendor. African women, how we like to adorn ourselves with jewelry. I feel like that's part of the thing that makes us stand out. It's not just jewelry, our clothing, our fabric, the way we carry ourselves, our food, our style, our hair, everything. And that all adds up to being an African woman. This next clip shows a display of what do we love next? Clothes. Guys, when I say fabrics, clothes, different types, different styles. And what I like about the new clothes that I'm seeing now is they're making contemporary styles, but they're using our fabrics. So you'd see, an Ankara evening gown. Even the ones for kids, as you can see, the ones I was touching, just so small, they can make them into corsets, into boo-boos, into gowns, you name it. And there are so many stores that sell so many different clothes, fabrics, different attires. It's just beautiful to see, beautiful to witness. And you can also get fabrics to go and take to a tailor if you want to sew something different from what you're even seeing. Honestly, as a woman, I was in heaven. Trust me. You can take different ideas, samples, and it's not just, if you can see from this video as well, it's not just clothes. You can see that they have fabric woven into every other thing, like books, bags, shoes, even wallets, even various pieces. So this is definitely a market where you can come and collect unique items that are made of our culture's, identical material, and you can display them or you can purchase them. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have at the moment. We're going to take a quick, short break. And stay tuned, we'll be right back. I've given you 3 things that you can get from this African Lagos Arts and Craft Market, also known as the Jakonde Market or the Elegushi Market. The things that you can get that I've mentioned are, you can get clothes, you can get jewelry, and of course, you can get art. Stay tuned to find out more when we come back from the break. See you soon.
Canada's #1 African barbecue, the Suya Spot. Serving and satisfying your suya needs from multiple locations across the GTA, including Scarborough, downtown Toronto, North York, Woodbridge, and Mississauga. Also located in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Visit any location today or stay home and order through
DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Skip the Dishes.
For more information, check out our website at www.thesuyaspot.com or call the toll-free line at +1 866 448 7892. The Suya Spot. You built it, now use it. Vous l'avez construit, utilisez.
Welcome back to your favorite show, The Discussion. Again, I'm your host, Chelsea Okonji. If you're just joining us, we've been discussing 5 things you can find in Lekki Arts and Craft Market. And I tell you, it blew my mind. I have already mentioned that you can find beautiful clothes with different fabrics. You can find jewelry for every part of your body that you want to adorn, and you can also find art, breathtaking art made from Ankara, art made from stones, art that is abstract, art that is contemporary, whatever you want, whatever type of art you want, you can find it there. Now, moving on, this next video is going to show you something else that I feel like a lot of people would like to get once they're in Nigeria. This is a video of, the kind of woven goods that you can get from this Lekki Arts and Craft Market. So take a look.
Wow. How does it look? It's so big though.
I'm seeing right now. I wanted a bigger one, but what happened is this one was slightly bigger in terms of the head size for me. But as you can see around me, you can get all sorts of woven goods, things that can make your house, elevate your personal style or add a touch of home to it. So this is all made from raffia palm and it's all woven. Like you can actually, all made from raffia and it's all woven. These are baskets, they are trays, they are hats, they are bags, you name it. You can get different things. And the most interesting thing is it's actually made right there. Like in the market, you would actually see that it's being made and it's being displayed in the market there. So I found this very interesting. If you're taking notes, this is one of the things that you can definitely get in this market. Now, moving on to the things that you can get, besides this, there was something else that really caught my eyes. And when I say really caught my eyes, you guys, authentic leather. The things that you will go to other places abroad and try and buy them for like really expensive prices. I found good leather bags here. Take a look.
That type of leather. This is nice. What is here?
It was just awesome. In this one, you can see me just looking around with the bags that are woven and printed. In the next video, you see more bags.
So as you can see in the arts and craft market, this is one of the most diverse markets here in Lagos. You can come here to get literally anything and everything relating to our culture, relating to our style, our dressing, you name it. Just come here. It's a must-see. You have to visit this place.
Not only were they covered in different materials and displayed differently, like I mentioned, the leather bags, just take a look at the next clip so you'll be able to judge for yourself and know what I'm talking about. They come in all different shapes and sizes. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Different lengths, different styles, different colors, depending on what you want. And this is just one of many shops. There were loads and loads and loads and loads of shops like this that carried authentic leather handbags in any different shape, size, what you want. And also there were people that were making them right there. So if you even want something custom made and you're going with an idea, as long as you have some time to be able to give to them, You can also take what you want and give it to them and show them, and then they can have it made for you, replicated for you. Honestly, it was such a good experience seeing this, because there are lots of things that Nigeria imports, and Nigerians don't value the source of what we have, don't use all the natural resources that we have in terms of making things like this. So I found this very interesting that in this market, you can also see it being displayed, you can see it being sold, and you can see it being made right there and then. This is also another shop, so I must say there were lots of bag shops, guys. Like when I say a lot, it's the most common commodity that was sold in the market. I found this unique because he was the only one that used this type of print to display these bags, to make Ankara bags, basically. They weren't as heavy as other bags, but they did look beautiful. So I thought it was interesting to display this. Imagine taking this back to, you know, your house, your home, or any other place, even out of the country. It just speaks, you know, it's just so vibrant that it speaks to anyone that sees it. It speaks culture, it speaks rich culture, not even just regular culture. And it's just so beautiful. So I thought this was amazing. Now, in this next video, you're going to see basically how I sat down with someone who was weaving and making the baskets himself. And you're going to see the interaction and the process even on how he was getting this made. Stay tuned.
Good journey. Yeah. Amal, how long does it take you to do something like this? Yeah. How, one day?
One.
Yeah. And if you weave it like this, it will stay. For how long? What's this? Raffia.
To him about the process of getting this made, how he puts in the efforts to make the trays. And he said he gets made like 3 to 4 trays a day. You guys, 3 to 4 a day. These are things that once you put them around the house and you place them well, they look so cute, they look so dainty, so classy, and they're not very expensive. And you'll be supporting our local artists, basically, because it's art. You'll be supporting them. So I think this was a very, very good idea. And I think it's also something that we would like to patronize if you're interested. Now, last but not least, there are things that you'll be able to see in terms of, the next slide is going to show you pictures of some of the sculptures that you can also find in Lekki Arts and Craft Markets. So you'll be able to see various sculptures, you'll be able to see various, for those who want to take things home for souvenirs and those who want to decorate their houses as well. So you can put this up on strategic places, you can put them in clusters, you can, you know, send them to loved ones. They have a lot of sculptures and they're all handmade. So that's very beautiful. Nextly, something that I'm really excited about, I haven't seen in a long time. Yes, you also get to see more bags, but this particular game, guys, I don't know if everyone grew up on this, but the nostalgia I felt when I saw this. Tell me what it's called. Leave it in the comment down below what it's called in your culture. I grew up knowing this like called Ayo. I think I'm saying that wrong. Ayo. It's a game basically. And anyone who sees this picture will be able to know what exactly this game is and know how it's played, how you pick and keep going. And I saw this displayed there and I thought, wow, this is like reminding me of my childhood. I know that this is a very popular game in Nigeria that is played across all different cultures, and all different cultures actually have their own names for this game, which is an interesting fun fact that we need to know. So listeners and viewers, leave your comments down below on the discussion. Tell me what they call this game in your culture. We want to know. It's going to be so much fun, and yes, it brings back so many memories. Now, that's all in terms of what I have to show you visually about my experience in Lekki Arts and Craft Market. I do have a few tips that I would like to leave with you, just in case you plan on visiting, or if you have a loved one that wants to go there, or if you're out of the country and you just would like to know what to expect before you visit. First things first, to visit Lekki Arts and Craft Market, once you get into the market, you're going to be overwhelmed. So don't buy from the first market, from the first stall you see. I would say this because everyone is going to be pulling and pushing you to come, like, auntie, come this way, this way, this way. Take your time. Go through all the stalls, if not all the stalls, at least 3 or 4, so you can compare prices, you can compare styles, you can compare uniqueness and the things that you're looking for in terms of what you're looking for, basically. Like, for example, the first store that I saw when I went into was the Dogo Art store. Moving forward, I saw other stores, but I realized that I made a good choice because I went around the other stores first and came back to the Dogo store and saw it, and I was like, you know what, this is the one that I want. So my first tip will be walk around a little bit before you settle and make your mind up and say, this is the purchase that I want to make at this store. The second tip is to prepare heavily. Like, in terms of spending, prepare to bargain. Don't ever accept the first price. This is the Nigerian in me fully talking. No matter what, the sellers, they are always open to a bargain. If you want to spend and you have a budget, you can always work with what you have. You don't have to accept the first price that is given to you. You can bargain and try and get something lower, and you both come to an agreement. So that's another tip that I have if you're going to the market, Lekki Arts and Craft Markets. Definitely beware of that. The third tip is don't feel pressure to buy more than what you bargained for. Because like I said, this market has so much. And by the time you go in, it's like going to a Target sometimes, or Winners, Home Goods, any of those furniture shops or any shops basically that you see a lot. You might not know that you need something until you see it. So I would say do your research, plan ahead for what you need. If you have room for anything spontaneous or miscellaneous spending, you should have room, you should have a budget. Don't be cajoled into buying things that you might not need only because you're seeing them and they're put in your face. That is the third tip. Now, the fourth tip, if you can, pretend to be a local. If you have an accent, try and sound as Nigerian as you can. Strip the accent away. Let them not overcharge you or overprice you. If you feel like you're not able to get away with it, you can also go with someone who's a local so they don't take advantage of you or cheat you in any way. Not saying that happened or that will happen, but I did get a sense of, if they can sense that you're somewhat foreign, they might try to get smart with you. Okay, next tip is make sure your handbags and the things you're carrying are sealed. It is a market and it gets rowdy. So you just want to be sure that you're secure. If you want to carry a fan, go right ahead. If you want to wear a hat, go right ahead. Just make sure that the things you're holding in your hand are properly sealed, properly locked, properly secure. If you're taking a handbag, take one with a zip or one that can be closed. If you're, taking a hat or anything else, just be ready. Also come in comfortable clothes because you're going to be doing a lot of walking and some of the roads are not the cleanest. So I wouldn't wear white shoes to go to this market. I also wouldn't go on a rainy day because, muddy and it would get a little bit dirty. I would wear very comfortable clothes. I would wear something that I know that I can wash really quickly and I will not regret getting a stain or two on it. Now, the last tip that I have is, I said this already in the beginning, avoid going there on the weekends. It's a market generally on the weekends. It is so busy. There are so many people there. And if you're not very comfortable with crowds or you're still skeptical about, COVID, things like that, you will want to definitely take precautions. So I would say go there during the week if you can. It's usually better than going in the evening. Again, you can always wear your mask, as you should, to be honest, to be able to go around all the stores, properly sanitize, wear your masks, and you should be good. So that's all that I have for you today, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure being here speaking to you about Lekki Arts and Craft Market. It's a must-see. If you're in Nigeria and you haven't visited yet, what are you waiting for? If you're in Lagos, what are you waiting for? If you're planning to come and see this market, let me know. Leave the comments down below, and we will definitely see how we can work together and give you some tips, some more tips. And if you go there eventually from watching this video, please tag us, tag the discussion, tag me, Chelsea. Let me know how your experience was and what you like about it. Once again, this video is sponsored by Green Reno Home Inspections, which is a home inspection company that offers a variety of inspections from townhouses to commercial houses to condos. All you have to do is go to the website at www.greenhomeinspections.ca. That's www.greenhomeinspections.ca. It's also proudly sponsored by the Suya Spot, Canada's #1 African barbecue, serving and satisfying Suya needs from multiple locations across the GTA. Like I said, beef and jollof rice combo, you can never go wrong with it. You can visit the website, just go to www.dsuyaspot.com, or you can also go on Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats, DoorDash, and place your order. Thank you for joining us on the GBKM network. Remember to download our free app. Just search GBKM on all iOS and Android platforms to be able to download the app and turn on your notifications so you can see me all the time. Get notifications about our shows, past shows, live shows, and see what we have in store for you. That's it, guys. I'd like to say thank you again. Once again, I'm your host, Chelsea Okonji, and it has been an absolute pleasure. I will see you again same time.
Canada's #1 African barbecue, the Suya Spot. Serving and satisfying your Suya needs from multiple locations across the GTA, including Scarborough, downtown Toronto, North York, Woodbridge, and Mississauga. Also located in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Visit any location today or stay home and order through
DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Skip the Dishes.
For more information, check out our website at www.thesuyaspot.com or call the toll-free line at +1 866 448 7892. The